and I'm about to start a 2-year journey building my own house. I haven't filmed in so long, couldn't find the record button. It's an exciting day because we are starting the project out back. So join me and my dad as we start this building journey together. Buckle up, this is gonna be crazy. Here we go. Took forever to get a permit for the septic. Had to sit here. Now, it's all grown up because it's midsummer. Well, already made my first poor financial decision. Got carried away. There's $1.79 more for the green roll than the yellow roll. Getting bad, guys. We're going 30 feet that way. Then that's gonna be my 16. Also, good pick on the green shirt while we're in the middle of summer. Because we were close to the river, we decided to build the house on piers instead of conventional footers. This was a whole new challenge for us, but foreshadowing, that turned out to be a really good idea. So we started digging holes for the piers, and we soon found out we were in for a lot of rocks. Like, so we resorted to some manual labor. Like, a lot. At least we have rocks.
That's what I'm gonna try to find the smallest rock.
Also thought I had to hit a red potato, but it's a rock. Kind of disappointed, kind of ready for lunch. It was getting kind of crazy. Rock. Jagged rock, half moon rock, very smooth rock, thin rock, palm-sized rock, perfect for skipping rock, miscellaneous rock. Easiest rock to pull out. Just so many rocks.
Thumb hold. I'm the best worker right there.
We did succeed in digging all 12 holes for the piers. And we're trying to run string lines through our column where our posts are gonna go, so they'll be square. We can put our forms in. We're gonna try to raise some posts. We have nowhere to go but up. So we started setting posts up, making them square. Brace yourselves. Sorry, a little construction humor there for you. Here you have it, the posts. Oh man, so getting them ready for cement, because that's gonna be a really fun time. Once the posts were all squared up, it was time for concrete. Because of where the house was at, we decided it'd be better to hand pour all the concrete. And it soon led to a new saying that I have. Whenever you have a job that takes more than 100 bags of quickcrete, just make it possible for a truck to show up. That was a lot of concrete. I even said it right here. That's a lot of concrete. But I got home from work, and in one evening, Dad and I hand poured all the quickcrete. It got kind of dark on us, but we got it. With the concrete in place, the posts anchored to the ground, and once it got the bands up, it really started to take shape. Pretty exciting. I mean, look at this. It actually looks kind of good, you know?
It's actually kind of big too.
And then it's time for floor joists. With the floor joists up, we start laying subfloor. And let me tell you, this clip right here, what a thrill.
Let's climb up here.
Oh, hey, what's going on? I don't know, just standing on my floor over here. I still gotta be careful while I'm standing, but I'm on it. Check this out. subfloor down. Oh, I did fly my drone right here. Let's go. Landed my drone in the living room. I'm just chilling in the living room. I just need to add the living part to the room. Other than that, just a guy in his living room. Check this out. Sturdy, strong, just a couple words that come to mind. And with that man just chilling in his living room, it was time to start framing, because I took my week off just to work on this house. So, pretty excited. Let's see what we can get into. Here we go. Now, any builder will tell you, when you start framing, that's when it really gets exciting, because it starts taking shape. The walls are still standing overnight. Got stowaway. Last wall. It works better under pressure. That's why we're filming.
Got one, second one,
Third one.
and the fourth one.
So we got all the walls up. We started working on the rafters. Definitely getting darker earlier. Day 5. We'll see you tomorrow. Chilling in our living room, eating lunch.
First lunch.
Yeah. It's day 6 on the vacation week to work on the house. Got all the rafters up. You definitely have to get used to being up on heights. I was not at the beginning. I started getting better as we went along. As far as putting the sheeting down on the roof, that was kind of a little sketchy for me. But once we got to the shingle part, we were doing all right. shingles down, wrapped the house, windows in, doors in. We were all dried in by winter. It was time to start framing the inside. Oh, and we have coffee, so it's already gonna be a good day. Now, framing interior walls is a lot of fun. It just creates the whole structure. We had to drill the holes for plumbing right through the floor after we already sealed it up, so that was fun. We're running some wire. My goal is, after work, run some wire every evening. Ever wonder, why are we doing this? See, it's wire. We still have to use a ladder to get into the house. So soon, we're gonna be building a deck, which involves digging more holes. That's why there's been some time between digging the big piers and digging the deck. That was such a frustration. Had to have some healing time. Run and the plumbing in, it's time to start the installation. You know, we put the insulation. With the insulation in, it was time for drywall, and I'm just gonna make a note here. Drywalling is my least favorite. I'm really bad at it. Dad is good at it, so we made a good team at least. At this point, the drywall's up, and spring is here, the weather's turning warmer, so we decided to go back outside, build the decks, put the siding up. So cue the epic montage. Put up the siding on the house. The build project, as some people have called it.
The build project.
Can't wait for you to see what color we picked out. It's exciting. lights I turned on. They're very bright. It's late, so it's perfect. I can't. I'm pretty excited. The first lights in the house. It's official. Let's go. Taking the scaffolding down. 1 year. Crazy. Got the kitchen lights on for the first time. Ooh, it's bright. So we're gonna flip the breaker. Not trip it, but flip it. Whoa. First time the fan's been on. Guess it's working. Go right there. Turning the water on. It's exciting. Got hot water. It's gonna be fall before we know it. Guys, today, very exciting because this is the last regular episode of this whole house build. Now I want to interject an editor note here. It's actually current day out here on the porch. I shot this last clip about 2 weeks from move-in day. I was about to move in the house. Everything was getting geared up. Date was set for September 28th. And then, I don't know, just largest flood on record shows up September 27th, day before I moved in. Totally changed the landscape, just a lot of destruction. So what you're about to see is almost a year of recovering, rebuild, and then getting that punch-out list done to move in. So here you go. Here real quick, let y'all know we're all right. Everybody's safe. We've had a lot of damage to the buildings, but actually my house, which was really close to the river, is still standing. The piers have shifted a little bit, and they busted. I had a bunch of all this debris. It was piled up to the loft window. I had a couple trees pushing into my house. They moved a wall in. The river's right here. Once all that water was backing up to my house, stopped it, all this debris got pushed over to the side, which I don't really understand how it made it. And when I was walking up here, it's the first time to check on my stuff. About on the other end of the property, my front steps were sitting there just by themselves, and I thought it'd be all gone. Bamboo really made a difference. There's so much debris coming through. Went up so fast. I was at work, and I don't know. You just didn't even know what to think about it. They said it might get up to like 18 foot originally. I don't have any of my stuff in that house yet. It was all in there. So that was a bummer that this all happened Friday, and the next day I was gonna, like I said, move into that house, and we'll make it. We'll be all right. Got this giant brush pile that we've been dragging everything to. This pile, this pile,
This pile, that dog, and this pile ate that pile, this pile, this whole area, this stuff.
so much sand. We cleared a trail this way, but I still got this whole mess. I can't imagine how much sand we actually moved, but it was so much.
They've gotten all the weight off the piers, and so got the house lifted, and they've dug around all these.
Had to break up the concrete. I'm really excited it's getting worked on. This is something that I definitely couldn't do, so I'm glad they know what they're doing and they're working on it. It's also, when you see like that's all that old concrete that we hand poured. It's kind of sad, but mixed emotions here. It's progress, but it's that too. So the dog's ready. What are you doing, Bella? They pulled out the deck posts, but look at this one. Look how bowed out it is. There's so much weight on those posts. It's crazy. Cobwebs on the tool belt. That's not good. Time to get back to work. So we had to rebuild the wall here. We were able to add new studs and then seal it back up, and we're as good as new now.
Got the shelf over here.
First mounted object to the wall. Let's go.
Now it's time to unbox the fridge.
Oh boy. At this point, it was a slow moving process. We were still moving a lot of sand, dirt, and then odds and ends around the house. And we struck water. And I had all this dirt delivered. Oh man, look at that. I've just made more work for myself, but it's good progress. I'm gonna keep telling myself, well, let's get after it. It's hard to show on camera. It's about 1/3 dirt that we've brought in so far. So, big development. We now cut across, so now we linked both sides of the property. Drive right through. Very exciting. Alright, keep going. This is a... Look at you. You need to stop. It's going to your head. You know when the camera's coming out, huh? It's time now for deck 2.0. Let's get to building. We got the post set, cement in, dried, plumbed, square. Very square. It's hip to be square, so let's get started. Here we go. This time, I moved in. Felt really good. You never know what'll happen when you start a project like this, but it's been fun. I've learned a lot. So thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye. What are you doing? Sitting on my table. On a quilt. You supposed to be up there?